Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ian from MaddenSchool.com, and in today's tip, we're going to be going over kind of a gimmick play that can often get you 40, 50 yards, or even a one-play touchdown against any zone defense in Madden 25. Now, this is something we covered on our sister website, collegefootball.gg, very early on in the season, but a very similar play can be found within Madden in the Washington Commanders playbook. In the gun split slot offset formation, the play's called Mtn Double Pass, and there's really not too much to it. What you want to do is you want to catch your opponent in any sort of zone defense, whether it's cover 3, cover 4, cover 2. Doesn't matter too much. Against man-to-man defense, it will get shut down. And then you also want to make sure he doesn't pass commit. If they're pass committing, it won't work as I'm showing you here. Other than that, as long as you catch your opponent in a zone defense and he isn't able to just quickly shoot down there and use or tackle the running back, you can get this huge gain. Now you can see we're calling here just a standard cover 3 defense, and both the X receiver on the left and the B receiver on the right are wide open. Now, unless you have like a really high throw power running back, you're not going to be able to throw to the X receiver on the left, but you can throw to this B receiver as that deep third crashes down. You'll want to try to throw it fairly early, rack catch that, and get away from the safety. But you can see here we're getting something like 40 yards really, really easily. Now, your opponent can just crash down with their user, so you do have to throw it pretty fast, right? Like you can't just hold the ball there with your running back forever. Now this is a cover 3, but I can also show you it works against cover 4, it works against cover 2, but it won't work against man. So let's do a Tampa 2. Now, if you're at the very highest levels of Madden, obviously this isn't going to work all that well. Your opponent might already diagnose this formation and be aware of it, or they could just have a really good user and crash down on your running back and make that tackle. But for 80-90% of you run this kind of one time, and you can often get a huge gain. Now you can see there, the safety didn't bite down as hard as he usually does, so that's something to be aware of. But here he really bit. Easy 40-yard gain. Now, there's a couple things I want to touch on here before we end the video. The first thing is, I just want to show you what happens if they're in like a man-to-man coverage, right? So I'm going to do cover 2 man. What'll happen is your opponent, you might be able to make this throw, but you probably won't. You're going to get tackled because the guy in man-to-man coverage is out there just tracking this running back, and right when the automatic throw happens, we're just getting tackled. Even though the safety's biting down, there's really nothing we can do. So you want to avoid this against man-to-man coverage. The other thing I want to quickly mention is, let's say it's cover 3 sky, and maybe they pass commit, right? There's nothing wrong with taking this pass and then just running with your running back here. The defense is going to initially crash down, but then they're going to back up and play the pass again. So if you just kind of take off, you can see this is a 14-yard gain really easy. I think last time we got 6 yards. Now, you only want to call this once a game because otherwise your opponent's going to see it coming. Won't really work as well. But worst case scenario, you're getting 10 yards. Best case scenario, maybe 40 or 50 yards. So thanks for watching today's tip. Until next time, take care.